Hello, everyone. I'm going to start off just by saying that um, this is going to be a very hard topic to talk about, but I'm just going to try to make it into one video as quick as I can. I'm just gonna come out and say it. I was diagnosed with an illness back in 2011, and it's called premenstrual dysphoric disorder. I'm gonna give you guys a quick definition. Premenstrual dysphoric disorder, or PMDD, is a severe form of premenstrual syndrome. The symptoms of PMDD are similar to those of PMS, but are severe enough to interfere with work, social activities, and relationships. That was a quick that's not even scratching the surface of what this illness is. I'm gonna quickly read you the symptoms of this illness as well. Okay, the symptoms of PMDD can include any of the following: mood swings, depressed mood or feelings of hopelessness, marked anger, increased interpersonal conflicts, tension and anxiety, irritability, decreased interest in usual activities, difficulty concentrating, fatigue, change in appetite, feeling out of control or overwhelmed, sleep problems, physical problems such as bloating. Yes, those are some of the symptoms of this illness, and along with depression, I deal with this on a monthly basis. The reason why I'm making this video is because this is a journey, and it's so much more now about weight loss. I mean, more than weight loss. It's about figuring out, my, things that I feel like I need to do in order to really concentrate on my health. So here it goes. Basically, month to month, I feel all of those symptoms. But this month, it actually got worse. And it got to the point where I lashed out on people. And I know a lot of people don't like to admit to stuff like this, but I feel like if you're going to talk about something, you might as well be all the way honest. I lashed out this month, and I do not do that, but this month was really bad, and it's my fault. I hold myself accountable for it, because I was told a long time ago that there are certain foods dealing with this disorder and any type of mental illness or disorder that's neurologically based, that there are certain types of foods that can be triggers for these illnesses. A wise person once told me that your genetics and things that run in your family is the gun that acts as the gun, but certain activities, certain foods and things that you do, such as drinking and smoking or anything like that, that's the trigger. And the more you do those things, if you pull the trigger, there you go. And I was told a long time ago, specifically, that there are certain foods that I am really supposed to stay away from. There are certain foods that I'm not supposed to eat. But do you think that I really took account of what those foods are and what I can and cannot eat? No, I still eat sugar. I still eat pasta and all the other stuff that has gluten and stuff in it. And what's crazy is, by the grace of God, I was watching TV last night, and a local show came on. I don't remember the name of the show, but there was a woman, and thank God that this presenter had a name and a number at the bottom of the show, because this show literally changed my life. And again, I'm going to say this really quick. I think that life has a way of showing you things that you need to see in order for you to move from one place to the next. So it was God is so amazing, because it was definitely I'm sorry, I'm scratching my back, itches. But this was definitely a show that I needed to watch. And basically the woman was just talking about how there are certain foods that we are not supposed to eat. And there are certain foods that you are really not supposed to eat if bipolar disorder runs in your family, if autism runs in your family, if multiple sclerosis runs in your family, if Parkinson's runs in your family, if depression runs in your family. The lady was just speaking about gluten and other type of things that can really mess your your biological chemical imbalance in your brain up. And I think that it was a wake-up call from God, and I truly believe that God was just trying to tell me, look, if you're going to go on a health journey, I'll support you, but you need to really take into accountability of everything that revolves around your health. And that's what I'm doing today. So a friend actually bought me this book a long time ago. It's called, I don't know if it's going to show up backwards, but it's called Potatoes Not Prozac. And this book really, I have never read this book, but I got this book literally 5 years ago. But I'm going to start reading that actually tomorrow, because I need to get educated on certain foods that I can't eat, and I know I need to change my diet, because this illness, where before I can hide it and I would just feel like crap and really nobody else would know unless I told them, it's not that simple anymore. I'm starting to lash out, and I feel myself, it's basically starting to affect my relationships, and it's starting to affect my personal life, and I can't live like that. And I just can't. So I'm not going to let this get the best of me. I'm going to figure out what I can do to really fight this. And I'm going to pray. And I'm going to pray that when I talk to my best friend about this, that she's really understanding, because I don't like fighting with people. And I'm not that type of a person. But, you can only do better. So again, I don't believe that using saying that you have a certain illness is a justifiable reason to fight and lash out on people, because I normally don't do it. It's just that this past month was really bad, and I knew that it was something that I ate that I wasn't supposed to eat, because I was debilitated. I could not move. I couldn't clean my apartment. I couldn't do anything. If the building was on fire, I probably would have stayed in my apartment. I was that immobilized. I was debilitated. I couldn't move. Like, there was something mentally telling me that I could not move. I couldn't. It was too much. It was too much mentally to pick up my jeans from the floor. It was too much mentally to put my purse on the door handle. Like, it's small stuff like that, and I know that sounds crazy, but that's how it was. And it was too easy for me to think that everybody around me was really doesn't value me the way that they say they do. People around me don't love me. I should just kill myself. I should get it out the way. I should just leave this earth. People really don't matter. I need to end my friendships with everybody. These are thoughts that I'm thinking during that time, during the time right before my cycle, and it's truly scary. It's especially because I'm no longer on medication, and when I was on medication, they're really quick. The reason why I quit was because I felt like a zombie, and I just don't want to go out. I just don't want to go through life feeling that way. So I suffer with PMDD and depression. I'm not ashamed of it, but I am, along with my weight loss journey, I am going to take more of a responsibility of trying to figure out what foods I can and cannot eat. And I'm probably going to do a part 2 to this video once I read this book, along with this other book called Wheat Belly. I don't know who wrote that, but that's the book that was on the television show I saw yesterday. Thank you so much for watching this video. This video was very hard to do. Again, didn't want to do it, but I'm glad I did, and hopefully this video helps someone out there that might be struggling with this. Artistically D. Have a wonderful day.